Oh, Paige's having a bath. Paige's having a bath. Get off. Don't ruin me hair.
Let me do it.
Don't hurt it.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Don't hurt it. It's alive. It'll bite you. Get off.
No.
Get you. Oh, look at me now. No more. No more. Do you want to watch your film? It is difficult to bring my children up into a world where money's hard to come by. They do mean the world to me. And to give them the life that I want to give them, I can't at the moment. Right, are we going to do what we said then?
Yeah.
First one upstairs wins. As a child, I saw people knocking at the door for money off my parents. The moment that it hits you and you realise that that's happening to you and your family, it's not a good feeling. When a bailiff knocked at my door for money that we owed, my youngest child stood there grasping a teddy, saying, "Mummy, she's not coming to take my teddy."
Mum, she was just tickling my foot.
Right, listen, are we going to do it then or what?
I'm Chris, I'm 26 and I'm having to move back in with my parents this weekend because of the situation I've got in with Payday Loans. I was drawn into a high street store. The first one was for a small amount, it was only for £50. It was just to get by for the week because I was on a weekly wage and I was in a temporary contracted job. And I took the £50 loan out to cover food and travel expenses. Come the week after, I missed the payment and interest was added on. So then I went and approached another payday loan company. In total, I've got 6 outstanding with a total balance of what I think's around about 600 plus. Each week, before my wage is even in there, it's owed out to various different ones. And it's just spiralling out of control.
Right, mind out. Mind your fingers. Mind your fingers. Every single day you'll have £2 charges that go on top. Most of that, or 3/4 of that, is going to the interest and not to the actual loan. And that puts a massive pressure on each month because you know that you've got to try and pay more and stretch out your money more when you can't. You can't do that, and it's daunting. You can lick the spoons afterwards. Mind, come away.
Behind me.
Come away. Come away a minute. I'm round here a minute. We're still at something like £180 since February last year. You're never going to shake it. You're canoeing without any paddles, you know. It's hard work. At least have your tea, then go back to bed.
Thank you.
Really nice, that.
Is it?
Having your wage, stretching your money out, thinking that that's going to stretch this week, that week for a month. You think, yeah, brilliant. Then, for example, you know, my washer breaks. I haven't got £150 spare out of my wage to go and get a washer. So I'll have to go to a payday loan. I'll have no choice but to go. The only way that we could possibly cheat our way out of it and say, you know what, admit defeat, would be to be bankrupt and go onto the benefit system. But me as a parent, there's no way on God's given earth that I'm even showing that to my children.
After every paycheck, I was left with nothing. I was even missing council tax bills, and obviously that led to the bailiffs coming, and then that caused a family breakdown because I'd not made them aware of my financial situation. I thought that these payday loan companies would help tie me over for the short term. It just got worse. I lost my job. They wasn't interested in my financial circumstances. All they wanted was the money back, and they just kept threatening me with interest, quite nasty letters sometimes. I don't actually know anybody else in this situation, to be honest, and I've not really spoke to anybody else about it. At the lowest moment of all this, I'd lost interest in everything, family, friends. I just constantly couldn't get debt off my mind and finances. It was a constant struggle against that, and it felt like I was going to work to pay interest off. I confined myself to my room a lot, and sometimes I often thought, what's the point in carrying on anymore?
Your child comes home happy as a bunny. Mummy, we've had our school photos done, and you look at him and it might be a pack that's only £37. You know full well you can't pay for that because you've got no money. Even though it is sad, I have the samples. I keep hold of the samples of the photos. They're ruined with a line that goes straight through them so that you can't copy them, you can't print them off and make them big yourself.
How's it feel?
Did you? You see families going out to the park and to swimming or to, things like the museum in Manchester. You can't do it.
Because I took numerous payday loans out, it was a battle between 5 different companies. They didn't always understand you as a person. It was always they wanted the money back, and I'd signed the contracts, and that was it.
The kids see me stressed, and my work colleagues can see me stressed sometimes, and that's when I come home at night time and start attacking the bleach. In the years that I've had these payday loans, I have struggled and I have reaped the consequences of it. I've ended up with lack of sleep, going to the doctors, being on sleeping tablets, antidepressants, having to pull myself off them for the sake of my children. Well, my experience as payday loans has put a strain on my family. It's put a strain on my relationship. It's made life hard, and if I could change that and go back 7 years, then I would.